The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. So, what piece of irrefutable evidence are you about to present me with this time?
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter? The world belongs to the young, they say, and Boris will live to take his piece. Thank you for your help in this matter. She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats. But she claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silverglen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it with the power to heal. Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted well, she certainly possesses a critical eye and an exacting manner. I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the time comes. Shit.
Hello again. Terribly sorry, Source Hunter, but I seem to be fresh out of priceless relics for you to destroy. Is that so? Well, I handled the corpse myself, indeed, but I hardly knew the man in life. I was shocked when Ahu asked me to come to the crime scene, but Theliron had taken ill, and the responsibility fell to me. I arrived at the inn, where the body lay just where it had fallen. The injuries were like nothing I'd ever seen. A single intricate laceration wove like lace around every inch of his skin. Neither a beginning nor an ending point were discernible. I personally delivered the corpse the short distance to the mortician's house. As far as I know, everything was, as far as a magical murder is concerned, quite normal. That strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning. I've been studying under Theliron for some time now, but that task, being asked to play the gods, was the first time I've ever questioned my... Well, I've a passion for this work, you see. A passion to see things put in order, from a flesh wound...
Choose the finest greens! Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
What? Oh, it's you! What news? Jake? Murdered, you say? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Now I remember. Well, I'm sure the facts will prove me innocent. Keep investigating. You'll see for yourselves in time. My dear girl. My darling adopted daughter. My pride and joy. I introduced her to my library when she was a girl. She quickly proved that the preconceptions we humans hold of orcs as savage beasts are paint. If you're looking for something special, just ask. She knows every book by heart. Papa's smart little cookie.
Welcome back, Source Hunter. More business with the mayor, I imagine.
Sorry, sir.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Sorry, sir.
Ah, no, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Sir, no, sir.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not...
Robert, steal my sheep.
And
You again? Yes? Discovered anything? It was stolen? Gods, what a fool that Roberts is! Taking a bribe in beleaguered old Cyseal. Ah, what was he going to do with that gold? Buy the largest kipper in the land? He has a lot to answer for, but not as much as the one that did the bribing in the first place. Guess your mission is pretty clear, isn't it? Off you go to find this munificent body snatcher. You dare stand here and accuse me of involvement in this sordid affair? You dare accuse a captain of the Legion? Get out! Out! Before I have my men erect a gallows and string up a sauce pinata!
Spiritless?
Can I help you with anything? I thought the old gal's fate was sealed when the arch-shaman set his fiery...
halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's orders. Wait a second. Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognize you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation?
Done this from the very start.
You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs put on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain Aureus something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field Orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive. You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. You may have the right number of champions in your party, yet in experience, I think you're lacking. Of course, the choice is yours, but are you sure you want to venture out? I certainly hope you know what you're doing, Source Hunter. Right, open her up, Legionnaires.
Look alive, my good man. This gate will be short
should
work
have
for a
done this from the
well-equipped
very
contingent of
start.
orcs.
The Cysealians retreated from this battle, but what about the orcs?
Either they've taken to the sea, or set up an encampment in yonder caves. Keep your weapon at the ready.
That doesn't belong to us, you know.
We're source hunters. We should be able to access any of the resources we need, or want while we're on the job.
Other people's possessions don't count as resources we can seize at our own discretion.
Oh, hello! What have we here? An adventurer, I judge, by the world-weary look of your weapon, and a noble by the wonderfully deep pockets clipped to your belt. What luck! What Charla is my name, good friend. I came to this second life some time ago, some years it must be, or perhaps not. In any case, it has been time well spent hunting out magnificent goods and selling them to interested parties. So many wonderful artifacts I've found, so many precious relics I'd be so happy to rehome to a trusted buyer. Have a look by all means. You'll find every make and kind of impressive accessories, but you look like just the sort of self-starter to appreciate what I mean. Weapons, 4 of them, that the intrepid adventurer can improve and upgrade as he travels if he finds the right pieces. See them? See them? Goodbye then, good friend. Goodbye. That is, unless you fancy a glance at some of my wonderful goods.
The seven grant abundance!
Made a big cheese on your block with a wheel and a gustó. Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond there.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Not in the mood for cheese.
Oh, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you. Yes, she and I have a history. That's hardly a secret anymore. I quite doubt it was even a secret from Jake while he lived. As easy as it would be to pin suspicions on Esmeralda or I assure you that the affair was never so steamy, and Jake and Esmeralda had no great affection for each other. He had his interests, she had hers, and there was little passion left between them. Certainly not enough to fuel a murder. Which one? I've written, Esmeralda, more works of lyrical mastery than I can count. All that letter proves is my devotion to my lady, not any actual intention to do away with Jake. Which one? I've written, Esmeralda, more... It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Counselor and I were anything near allies, but I am the Duke of Ferrol. Though I suppose my name is in the mouths of enough Ruth.
What have we here? A source hunter, is it? Well, my day just became rather more stimulating. Oh, stand still then, if you don't mind. I want to take tall as an elf, strong as an orc, but your face, quite classical, isn't it? Statuesque, some might say, and my word, what passion burns from your eyes. Please forgive my being forward, but I dare say, can it be? Well, you're exactly the person that I have. For nearly a lifetime, it seems. Well, I'm sure you must know what I mean. Like existence itself lacked a significant component. Like if you could only fill us. I believe I have found that component, that body, that spirit within you, Source Hunter. Come, if ever we are to be united, Yes, you must join the Fabulous Five right away, as soon as time permits. Together, as a team, we'll explore the boundless realm before us. We'll uncover fate, inch by inch. So you've joined up. You've sworn to share in our adversity and our bounty. I can finally offer you our finest adventuring equipment at fantastic... Well, you must be thrilled to find yourself a member of a team so widely renowned for its valor and skill. And you must be even more curious about how you yourself can suit up to face such enemies as a member of the Fabulous Five must face. Well, never fear. I have everything you need. hear you've been tasked with taking out that crazed robot in the northern cave. I'm sure you'd like to equip yourself with the finest possible accoutrement, wouldn't you? Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Oh, careful now. Your head's growing more swollen than Saffron's, I dare say.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent? Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time.
Ah, pointless chatter with strangers does so thrill me. How did you know? Please continue interrupting my drink.
Hearty welcome to the King Crab Inn, and a pleasure to have you. You look like you could use a round or three, so what'll it be? Have a seat and stay a while. Psst. Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? Death and dark magic ain't exactly great for business, you know. That room where it happened, it was rented to a certain woman, though I regret to say I can't say exactly who. This inn isn't in the business of asking many questions. She came heavily cloaked, but paid the full sum in advance. I was used to such transactions after many similar concerning a certain Esmeralda. Figured this were just more at same. I saw one other figure go into the room that night. Someone tall, built broad like a man, but shrouded the same as she. Again, standard practice for Mrs. Counsellor and her visitors. I was startled awake by a horrendous hubbub shortly after midnight. I jumped up and grabbed me grandpappy's machete, bleary-eyed and awash in fright. By the time I burst into that room, it was horribly silent. There was only Jake on the floor, dead, surrounded by what may as well have been a battlefield. Whoever done it has escaped through the window, but I saw nary a soul when I looked out. You can bet I hightailed it to the Legion barracks faster than a jackrabbit after that. Councillor Jake, that poor man. I knew too much about his affairs, you know. Never figured it my business to say anything, but after all that's happened, I wonder if that weren't a grave mistake. Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know. He's called the Duke of Ferrell, a high title for a low man. If you haven't yet asked him about Esmeralda...
Glorious to see you once more, fair friend. I hope you've given some thought to my revelation. I think she came from on high to we mortals and showed us the path she showed us, that injury and malady need not mark the end of life, but that through her methods we could ascend to great... You mean you haven't heard? Oh, what for... Steel yourself, friend. For your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment forth. By following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way, we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that... Ah, for this hallowed information, you must seek an immaculate chapel. Go north. There, among her followers and friends, dwells... Go on the path to...
source was in play here all right, but that doesn't solve the mystery.
Nothing for it but to keep...
Beyond these walls, the dead roam free, Hunter.
Salutations! You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the undead-infested wilds to me. Thank you for heeding... Yeah, chicken, chicken, chicken.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Ah, come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face, Furious! When she bit me in the face!
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try it, Screech Woman! The beast speaks.
Dramatics! Nuts!
Don't pay attention. Welcome back to Cyseal, Hunter. The Legion stands at the... You don't look like you're quite... Thank you for heeding my word. None of that, you hear?
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've been.
that did.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've...
A bloody dagger. Could this have been involved in the crime?
It certainly piques one's interest, doesn't it?
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. So, what piece of irrefutable evidence are you about to present me with this time? Perhaps it is you who should explain your presence in my cellar. And the dagger? It's simply a butcher knife used by my late husband to cut meat. He did. What'll you think of next? Accusing me of bashing him over the head with a frying pan? Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry, milady. We Legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc nor demon.
Oh, but what if you were to be ambushed? Caught unawares? Oh, catch me, for I might faint.
Thank the Seven, we've secured the perimeter.
Oh, you haven't left town yet, have you? Jolly good. Join me, why don't you, for a scandalously milky saucer of feral leaf tea? But of course, darling. Be my guest. Oh, my golly gumdrops, he did what? The nerve of the man. I knew he was hard of hearing and soft of wit. Oh, do calm down, Maxine. Compose yourself. There we are. Indignation has been dispelled. No longer do I care that booby of a mare called me a nervous twitch suddenly makes my... I don't care in the least. Oh, he's a darling old Tom, isn't he? At the risk of Sam. Oh, dear Sam, he's... Oh, fancy that. A source hunter barging in when the lady of the house is fully dressed. Who could have fathomed such a thing?
There's as many breasts as the man, many cheeses.
She'll realize soon enough that her party tricks hardly make her.
Now this is valuable.
There's a man in town who sells paintings and treasure maps. Do you think he knows the way to the realm of fairy?
Mouldy boots. Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots. Watch the undead quiver in their
The closest I've got to my match is when I linger up a long while biting my pipe.
Look, careful now. Your head's going.
Enough of that now.
All that digging and there's nothing here.
Fantastic!
You there!
My
you don't look like
word.
someone who's ever been serenaded by a severed head.
Fantastic.
Step right up!
Fantastic!
Fantastic.
Back for more, I see. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. What with Stefan rattling off legend... Ha! Yes, I know of that talentless bull. He was here entertaining the troops before I was brought in. Enter Reginald the Illusionist. We need our boys in red happy, relaxed, and ready to fight. I think you've gotten quite familiar enough by now, thanks. Keep your paws in your pockets if...
Fantastic.
Today, I think, a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm. Today, I think, a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, it won't be the worst.
Fantastic!
Tricks of a
By
kid.
the seven.
A little privacy at last. Out of earshot of that contemptible jester. We can finally speak freely. Where shall we begin? That charlatan doesn't have a lick of his own talent. So he begs, borrows and beats it from those of us with a real vision for the stage. What I wouldn't give to give old Reggie a swift kick in the jugglers. Oh, to have legs again. It won't be the worst indeed. Ah, a little privacy at last. My true name is Nick. In life, I was an entertainer aboard the ship of the famed Pontius Pirate. I once dared to defy him, and he savagely beheaded me for the attempt. Little did I know the abuse was only beginning. A wandering sorcerer, mad as the day is long, found my severed head on the beach and resurrected me. I spent months in his company listening to him blather on about his every inane opinion. When I asked him to return my head to my body, it must be in the Black Cove still, he became enraged and tossed my head into the sea. Reginald stumbled upon me some days later and consigned me into his horrid little show. I know not how long I've been entertaining slack-jawed imbeciles at the Cyseal fair. All I know is I just can't take it anymore. More than anything. But the chances are so slim with the Black Cove utterly infested with Pontius's undead cronies. My poor lost body is among them, sightless and silent in their vile company. For all I... Traveller, if there were any way you would brave the cove's depths and reunite me with myself, you'd be doing me the only kindness I'd have received in as long as my poor memory serves. It won't be the worst indignation I've suffered. Get off.